The morning prayer show. How you doing, baby? Happy Wednesday. And today on Coffee and Conversation with your girl Shakenya, when you get a minute, go to that YouTube channel Shakenya and hit subscribe. Look at some of the videos, and if you see anyone that you like, just hit share, please and thank you. Y'all, and if you get a minute, or a couple more minutes after the minutes that you have going to my channel, make sure you get a copy of my book, Dysfunctional Family Knot by Shakenya Wardlaw. Yeah, your cover is not going to look like this. This is like the first hard copy that I got, and I've been holding on to it. I had bought a new one, but of course it was in the vehicle when the vehicle was taken, and I know they read it because it's a good read. So I ain't getting it back. Yeah, they probably got it. They kept it. It's cool, you know. I'll get another one, but I'm hesitant to buy another one because I know how the story ends. I'm a very frugal person. I know y'all be seeing me with them reds on. You be seeing me flying out. You best believe I probably caught them on a sale or a discount. And I probably flew at, yeah, that was probably on a discount or on somebody else's tab, you know? So it's like, oh, if I could save $1, I'ma save it. I'm the meaning of stretch $1 at 85 cents, you know? And I'm proud of that. I am so proud of that. Yes, I am. So therefore, moving along, we into relationships, we into roles, we into reputations, we into representations, we into all respect, we into that. We in the R's, I guess, you know? And so we talked about the classes that you probably taught your kids. And I hope y'all taught the kids all the classes that I mentioned, because those are just the basics. Because I've extended and did more. But I didn't, you know, I felt like that what I had put out there was like common knowledge or basic or what every parent would want to teach or should. And that's just my opinion. Yeah, I'll tell you that. That's just my opinion. But if you agree with me, heard the video yesterday, heard the classes that you should have taught. Yeah, if you didn't, maybe you should, right? So we talked about that. And we talked how this is pretty much shaping the relationship that you have with your baby. You know, the way you deliver the message, the way you're teaching your baby, the time you take to teach them, the patience that you have when them, the effort that you put in when you're trying to teach these things, right? The determination that you have to make sure it gets through, right? A couple months ago, we talked about that you could have done to disappoint or fail your children. This can shape the relationship you have with your baby. We talked about attending award ceremonies, attending games. We talked about parent-teacher conferences, which is very important, not only to get a relationship and a good rapport with the teachers, but just to know what your baby is doing when your baby is not in your eyesight. How does your baby act? You can probably go to every teacher and find out that your child is a different person in every class, right? But you wouldn't know that unless you went to parent-teacher conference to find out what's really going on, right? The only time you know is when you get a notice sent home and now you got to go check in 3 days because your baby been suspended. But it was a build-up. Your baby didn't just get suspended. It was several times that the baby was probably called into the office. It was several times that we've had parent-teacher conferences and you could have went to see exactly what was going on with your baby to where you probably could have nipped it in the bud to where it didn't get to the point of suspension. We talked about being stable, having a house, clothes, shelter, food, clothing, shelter for these babies, working for a living to make sure that you have these things and doing the things that it takes to run that household, doing the things that it takes to make sure they have clothes as they grow, making sure they have food because they food change too. Everything changes. It's a continuous cycle. They get big, so the stuff they outgrow. They eat baby food and they turn to eating solid food, so you're spending more money. The lights and gas, and all, it's just a whole thing, right? But you doing it. You making it happen, right? Instilling discipline in them babies. You did that, right? You made sure them babies was in a safe environment, meaning they was in a drug-free, alcohol-free environment, right? You didn't have people around them, right? You made sure they wasn't in an abusive situation. You wasn't inflicting any type of abuse on them, nor was anybody in your camp inflicting any type of abuse on these babies. You made sure they weren't in a domestic situation, meaning that if you in a situation and they hit you once, they gonna hit you again. Rather it be the man hit the woman, rather it be the woman hit the man, rather it be the man hit the man, rather it be the woman hit the woman. Shit. Hey, keep your hands to yourself. And that's something you should have been taught as a child, right? So, making sure that baby wasn't in that type of environment. Making sure that baby wasn't molested, beaten, talked to any kind of way, belittled in any, abuse. You made sure you did all these things. No abuse, no neglect. You bettered yourself. Good morning, Queen. You look so beautiful. You bettered yourself in the situation. Yeah, not the situation. We don't want to call the kids the situation. We don't want to call the kids the situation, but you know what I'm saying throughout this parenting thing. Hey, Reese. Yeah, you bettered yourself. You did everything you were supposed to do. You were a good example, a good role model for your children. Yeah, you did well. So along with those classes that you taught, you done added this on to the foundation that you've built. It's like a house, you know what I'm saying? What you building with your children, for your children, and the bricks, and we using that to kind of give you a picture of the things that you're doing, right? So when that foundation is built, just like the foundation of a real house, that they have cement and everything for the basement. To break that up and tear that down, you need machines, you need a crew, you need a system. How you gonna take it all out and how you gonna get it away after you tear it all down. Yeah, you put that, those manipulation tips, those are the machines. That's the crew. That's the system, right? So when you use those manipulation tips and you break up that foundation that's built, some stuff get missed. Yep, some stuff get missed. It's very important that y'all be on the same page, because if not, you cancel each other out. Fix it, Jesus. It's so hard to get through this one. It took me forever to write it. I got scrabble all through it. Right? It's so personal. Yes, ma'am.
I'm gonna need you in 2 weeks.
2 weeks?
Yep.
Okay. Here you go, sister.
Not that far from here. Thank you, boo.
Here you go, pen. Have a good day.
You too.
Yep. Sorry, I had to pause for the cause, guys. You know I do a lot of stuff, so I stay connected to my people. So, in most cases, all of this that I mentioned to you that's getting done for these babies, unfortunately, in our community, is done by the mamas. It's very rare there's daddies around. They're there. And I love my black men. Y'all know I got a whole page dedicated to you. Hey, black man, go check it out. Hey, Nicole, good morning, sweetie. Go check it out. Facebook, yeah, follow it. Share some of the pages if you can. So therefore, yeah, it's mainly the moms. And I think because we do all of this as mothers, I think that's why we feel entitled. We have that entitlement. That's why we get celebrated on Mama's Day the way that we do. Because it's so much.